So yeah, what's wrong in being selectively social? What's wrong in having selective preferences of your own? There is no, I mean, when we go to a market to buy something, we are pretty selective, right? We are pretty selective in buying the stuff which we actually need, and we often ignore the stuff which we don't need. So why doesn't this rule apply to our own life? Why shouldn't we, frame our own circle? Why shouldn't we frame our own sphere in which we want to keep people which are according to us, and eliminate those which are not according to your taste? People may label you dishonest. People may label you antisocial. People will definitely mock at you, and they will say that you are a person who are being, a kind of, you are being a kind of taboo to the society because you are ignoring people. How can you ignore people? People even say that you are egoistic. Okay? You have got a pride, you have got an arrogance. Why do you avoid people? Who are you to avoid people? Obviously, who am I to avoid people? But I'm definitely the person who has a right to choose his own company, who has a right to choose the people whom he want to be around all the time, whom he want to be comfortable all around the time. Isn't that okay? Isn't that even a thing that needs to be encouraged? But no, people will always, they will always let you down. They will always let you down for you being an introvert. Okay, maybe people in the present times, they have classified introverts of type 1 and type 2. I mean, why do you need? Being an introvert is simply a person who just wants his own space, who will love to meet people, meet new people, who will love to go to parties, who will love to, mix up with the society, conditioned if he feels satisfied. Sometimes an introvert person is sad. There is something else going on in his head. He is sometimes occupied. Okay. He is sometimes in his own head. What do we label him? Good. Psycho. Psychopath. Okay. Mental. Whatever you can label. No. You don't know what the person is going through. You never know what a person has actually suffered. But what you do, you just label him. Okay, he's a psychopath. Because obviously that is an obvious thing that mental health is not given a priority in these times, in today, in modern times where it is a prevalent. Because in old times, mental health doesn't used to be a big issue because people used to live freely. Because as the advent of technology, as the advent of social media began, people have been feeling quite, they have been feeling inferior of themselves because they haven't been getting the same love that on the social media that they have been getting in their actual life. Okay, they post something, they post your feelings. First of all, posting your feelings is murdering your feelings. If you at least want your feelings to be respected, just keep them to yourself. Do not post them on a social media. So people have been doing this. People have been expecting responses from people. Sometimes they get happy, sometimes they don't. So it's a kind of poker play, right? You throw your card and you expect that this card works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So it is not at all appropriate to post down your feelings. So as I said, advent of technology, advent of social media, it has been a kind of, it has been a kind of, it always makes you feel dejected, makes you feel down. So in these times we have been, some people have been, they have been choosing a different path, different from this social media path. They have been choosing a path of being introvert. Being introvert, they have been choosing the path of, not sharing their feelings, not posting anything on and anything else because they know they are insecure. Even if they are not insecure, they know that I am not going to say my feeling. I'm not going to, I'm not going to confess my feeling to anyone because I know there is no one who can give a damn about it. So I won't do it. So he has been labeled as introvert. Anyone who is suffering from a mental issue, he has been labeled as introvert. So people are there. If there are different people in the different geographical locations of the country of the world, definitely they have been provided with different environment. They are, they are finding themselves in different situations, and their habit, their attitude, their personality has been developed according to the environment, according to the situation. So why do we need to judge? It's not appropriate. So in short, I want to conclude that Whatever you are, just be what you are. Just have faith on what you are. Just be constant on what you are, because people come and people go. But only thing that remains constant is your self love. And I want to conclude by saying that self love, or sorry, external validation, will never make up for self love. It will never do. So be constant with your self love. Thank you.